Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Pagla game review. This time I'm going to review Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you haven't played the game and don't want any spoilers, then I suggest you go away now and finish the game. I will try not to spoil anything, but I would not bet my drachmi on it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is set in ancient Greece during the Peloponnesian War between the Delian League led by Athens against the Peloponnesian League led by Sparta. So let's first start with the game world and the environment. The game world in Assassin's Creed Odyssey is huge. I mean really humongous. Honestly, the developers and artists did well in portraying ancient Greece. I wouldn't be surprised if they measured every inch of Greece just to make the game world as realistic as possible. Throughout the game you can find historical sites and learn something from it. But be aware that this is still a game, so historically it may not be 100% accurate, and take it more as historical fantasy. When you do travel around, it does feel like you are going around ancient Greece with lots of forest, farms, and battlegrounds. My favorite scene in Assassin's Creed Odyssey is when the sun ray or moon ray are poking through the forest. It looks really beautiful. The cities looks absolutely dazzling. I have spent a lot of time just going around the cities and admiring the craftsmanship of the people that made the game, but also pushing around other NPCs. Especially pushing around other NPCs. That is way too funny. Okay, let's talk about the gameplay. When you start Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you get to choose if you want to play as Alexios or Cassandra. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is like any other RPG game, based around leveling. You level up by gaining experience points. You gain experience points by doing quests or killing enemies. And once you level up, you get to choose what type of abilities you want or upgrading your current abilities. Pretty straightforward. Also, like any other RPG games, the equipments and weapons are ranked by ordinary, rare, and legendary. Ordinary being the weakest rank and legendary being the best one. The equipments and weapons also have levels, so the higher the level of an equipment or a weapon, the more defense or damage it will have. Assassin's Creed Odyssey allows you to upgrade any equipments and weapons to your level so that you don't have to keep changing equipments and weapons if you like the one you're using. You can do the upgrades at any blacksmith throughout the game. I have played quite a few Assassin's Creed games like Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and Assassin's Creed Rogue, to name a few. And the combat system in all of them, and including Assassin's Creed Odyssey, felt a bit clunky, but it's not bad enough to ruin the gameplay. It's just that if you have played an RPG game with good combat system, then it feels kinda awkward playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey for the first 20 to 30 minutes. The combat animation looks really nice with almost all weapons. My favorite being the dagger and the axe. But I did notice that some of the fighting styles would not have been part of ancient Greece, especially the spear fighting style. That one looks more like some Chinese spear style. I could be wrong, but that's what I felt while playing the game. The ship system in Assassin's Creed Odyssey felt similar to the one in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You upgrade ship by collecting materials. You get materials from the environment in the game world, or by dismantling equipments or by destroying enemy ships. Like previous Assassin's Creed games, you can have lieutenants in your ship which helps you in boarding other ships. You get lieutenants by knocking out enemies and then hiring them. Sailing the ship around feels really smooth and the ship combat system is good as well. I felt like they really made the ship battles much more easier than Assassin's Creed Black Flag, because killing elite ships in this game was not that hard compared to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Also, I really love the sea shanties in this game. Alright, now let's talk about the main feature of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is the assassinations. I think this is the first Assassin's Creed game where the assassin does not have the iconic hidden blade. Basically, the assassin is a bladeless assassin. The bladeless assassin uses the broken spear of Leonidas to do the assassin. Unlike other Assassin's Creed games, an assassination attempt will not necessarily kill the target. There are abilities, equipments, and weapons that helps in increasing the chance of one-hit assassination. Just read the abilities, equipments, and weapons detail to understand more. I think this is the first Assassin's Creed game where if you commit a crime then a bounty is placed on you, and because of that, a mercenary will come to hunt you down for collecting the bounty. So the more bounties are on you, the more mercenaries will try to kill you. Mercenaries are like mini bosses, but when killed will give high rewards like experience points, equipment, weapons, or drachmi. This mercenary system will make you do more assassinations than just outright killing your enemy in the open. But I have found out that at certain level, these mercenaries become easy to kill. Traveling by horse is like a double-edged sword. When it works, but when it doesn't work, it feels a bit challenging. Sometimes the horse gets spooked when there are any small obstacles or while going up the mountain. By getting spooked, I mean the horse starts to slow down and goes in a different direction. There is auto travel by horse, which makes the horse follow the road, but in most cases when you are close to the target, a straight path will be faster than following the road, which will take much more time. My advice is to unlock every fast travel point when you come near it, which are the leap of faith points. It will make the latter part of the game much easier to traverse and save time. I really like the detective feature of the game where you find these tablets and have to follow the instructions in the tablet to get the reward. For me, it was really fun and it can be easy or hard. You must pay attention of the game world in what certain places looks like. If you see any strange statues or out of place objects, just keep a mental note of it. Chances are that those objects may be part of the tablet's hints. Alright, so now let's talk about the quests. There are 4 types of quests in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I found it out the hard way. I will discuss about that a bit later. The 4 types of quests are main quests, side quests, daily quests, and story quests. Many quests require you to make choices, and these choices will impact your future adventure. So when I started to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I was going around discovering new places and kept doing daily quests. The thing is, I thought the daily quests were side quests and kept doing them and did not realize that once the daily quest is done, it then resets and gives a new quest. So if you were wondering how I got 169 plus hours gameplay, well now you do. I bet I did 100 plus hours in doing just the daily quest. It did level me up a lot in the beginning, which did make every boss seem like a low level noob. Also, I want to point out that sometimes I feel that the main villains in Assassin's Creed Odyssey are the ordinary NPC citizens in ancient Greece. Why? Because almost every daily quest involves killing someone, even when you suggest a peaceful solution from the quest choices, and you will hear this a lot.
Your man is dead. Your man is dead.
Your man is dead.
Daily quests can be found in the cities on the statue boards. I do recommend doing the side quests because the rewards in equipment given through it is worth it. The story of Assassin's Creed Odyssey is good. Depending on what choices you make in your main and side quests, it will shape your final ending. The story is good, but I do not feel enough emotional connection to the protagonist and his or her struggles. This opinion of mine is subjective, and I'm 100% sure others will disagree with me, which is fine because it depends on the person. It's like the saying which involves strokes, folks, and boats. The achievements in Assassin's Creed Odyssey is fairly simple and straightforward. Make sure you have a little bit of dirty mind, then you will not miss any trophies from the game. Now let's talk about the bugs in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Well, it is fair to say that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a huge game, so it is bound to have some bugs. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I faced two types of bugs. One being while climbing certain parts of the game world, I would get stuck and would just die for no reason. This was to be expected because I am sure the developers tried their best to minimize these kinds of bugs. But the bugs that I did not expect in Assassin's Creed Odyssey are the side quest failure bugs. Now let me tell you this. If you are like me that likes to finish up all other objectives and then the main quest, then you might face this bug. In some side quests, you are supposed to bring someone or something back alive, and if that someone or something got accidentally killed by you or anyone else at any time of the game, then the moment you start that side quest, it will end in failure. This was a surprise to me, as I was not expecting this. Maybe this is not a bug but a feature for making the game as realistic as possible. But I would have preferred that quest objects should be generated when the quest is triggered. Just my opinion. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Bottom line, Assassin's Creed Odyssey gets 8.5 out of 10. To all future Mistios, I do recommend this game and it is really fun and worth it. Tell me what you Mistios think about the game in the comment section and I'll see you all later. Here everyone, PaglaBaba out.